Welcome back. Here we go with round 4 of our March 1st challenge. Round 4 at table 1, we got Chris Castellonos. I hope I'm saying that last name right. Versus Shawn Mills. Shawn's going to be on the right above Charizard here. Chris is above the Mewtwo on the left. I don't, if Shawn's on what he was on last week, then he is playing a Roaring Moon list, I'm pretty sure, if I remember that correctly. Yes, because that's what we got the first. There we go. That's what got the first, that first game. Ooh, starting with the Koraidon, so it looks like he's still on that Roaring Moon, the Ancient type list. And Chris is going to be starting with a Radiant Greninja in the active. And a Trekking Shoes coming down first, so possibly Raging Bolt. It's a common card seen in Raging Bolt, so possibly that. Ooh, wait, no. This is going to be, now I remember, he's playing Ceruledge. Ceruledge EX. He wants to get fire energy in his discard and then smack for big damage, which is possible very quickly, surprisingly, with this deck. Looks like we're doing the Earthen Vessel for the water energy. Around 910 for sure, yeah. Where are you at today, Dylan? Jeez. You're able to put a Kyurem in this showcase to knock mine out, but you're not able to, to be here for the tournament? Come on, man. Oh, Squawkin' Seas, the Brilliant Blender. Did we already... Oh, no, he's using the Brilliant Blender. He already used the Squawkin' Seas. I'm running behind. I'm distracted. Attaching the fire energy to Radiant Greninja. Concealed cards, getting rid of water. So with just the fire and the water energy in this deck, it's definitely... Oh, man. That sucks to hear. I hope you feel better soon, dude. Another Earthen Vessel getting more energy. This is a decent first turn for sure, getting a lot of energy in his discard pile. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty good game. But he is just passing there. One Char Cadet on the bench. A Squawk. Greninja inactive, so at least we have a single prizer in the active, which is good. And Shawn's going to start off with an Earthen Vessel. Getting rid of a Dark Energy to grab 2 more and get a good deck check in. Ooh, another Earthen Vessel. This is beautiful. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least that we know of. Out of like 7 or 8 possibly. We do have a moon in hand, it looks like. Ooh, but he wants to get the single prizer down. I don't blame him. If we can get the KO with the single prizer, that would be much better. Keep that in the position instead. of the big guy. Plus, we don't want to have to blow up a stadium just to kill a Greninja. Trekking shoes. He's going to keep the first one. Ooh, good keep. It is the Sada. I think at this point we bench the other moon as well. Ooh. No, he's just going to Sada. Okay, to the Koraidon and to the benched single prize moon. There's the attach for turn, so Vengeance Fletching is online. But is it swinging for enough to hit, to KO Greninja? Ooh, doesn't matter. Prime Catcher coming in to take out the Charcadet and just keep Chris off of the Ceruledge EX for one more turn. Let's see. Another Trekking Shoes coming in from Chris. We do find the Nest Ball, so that is a Charcadet right there. Or that's a Pheasantipity to flip the script. Looks like it's going to be the Charcadet. We have Night Stretcher to get back the one that was KO'd last turn. So that's not bad. We have 2 down. We can put an energy on one. So that's the attach for turn. Still have supporter to do if you have a supporter in hand. It looks like that's a Carmine. That's why I say that. So we're going to concealed cards first. Trekking Shoes. Ooh, that's a Pokestop. That is a Pokestop. Excuse me. Ooh, we're not going to keep the Pokestop. We're going to keep the Night Stretcher. And I think that's just a pass on that board. That's not a terrible board state. You still have all single prizers down, but at this point, Shawn's going to take another KO. Be on 2. Pokemon Catcher. Looks like it failed. So we have the Latias EX on the bench, so we can just attach for turn to the Koraidon and move it directly to the active, ignoring retreat costs due to Latias EX's ability. And we're going to use Koraidon to just take out the Greninja. Its attack is doing more damage since a different ancient Pokemon attacked on Shawn's previous turn. Now Chris promotes the Charcadet, and he had the Ceruledge EX. That's why he didn't want to use Carmine, I guess. So we have the Evolve there. And he's going to use 2 Night Stretchers here to get back the Pheasantipity and another Fire Energy. Pretty sure he only needs 1 to do Ceruledge's attack, so we're going to use that Fire Energy probably to power up the other Charcadet. Yeah, there it is. We have Carmine here and flip the script, so we're going to get up to 8 new cards in the hand. Which is not terrible at all for this turn, but he is behind 2 prizes facing 2 like fully powered up single prize attackers. So unless he also finds like a Pokemon catcher of his own or something, he's just going to take a single prize here. And then flip the script will still be online. Shawn will probably find the Roaring Moon EX. So this is a very careful game state right now. Chris has to be very careful with his moves. But he also has to respect these single prizers as they can do a lot of damage if they're left unchecked. Oh, okay, so he is going to knock the Koraidon. So that's going to boost the ancient count for Vengeance Fletching. Ooh, all right. So Chris didn't play the Pokestop, but Shawn will play the Pokestop. That's a good Pokestop. Yeah, Dark Patch, Ultra Ball, and a Trekking Shoes. Trekking Shoes is going to get rid of the boss, but it's going to find, looks like the Sada that was. Looked like that was the Sada. Ooh, okay. He's keeping that Koraidon in play. There's the EX Roaring Moon. I had a feeling that was going to come out now. Ultra Ball away 2 Dark Energy. So is he going to have the attach for turn? If he really wants to attack with the Roaring Moon? That is... Ooh, Iron Bundle. There's the Sada. To Koraidon and the Roaring Moon. We do have the attach for turn after that draw. Do we have Dark Patch? Yeah, we have Dark Patches. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot he had at least one off of the Pokestop. I think he has more. There's the attach for turn. Pheasantipity. We haven't even flipped the script yet. Feels like he flipped the script already. He hasn't even flipped the script yet. There we go. Latias, free retreat. EX, Roaring Moon. Probably just instant knock here. One last Trekking Shoes for good measure. And the instant knock. So Shawn's going to go down to his last 2 prizes. Chris is going to take 2 prizes definitely his turn by knocking out that Roaring Moon. But then Koraidon's going to come in and be able to do a lot of damage to something. Possibly KOing the Squawkabilly or the Pheasantipity. He does have the boss's orders in hand, so I might be able to disrupt a little bit. But no, he needs to just KO this. Lexi, hey, how you doing today? How's Justin? How's the baby? How's little Scarlet? It's the attach onto the Charcadet and ooh, the Briar. So he's gonna take So
Oh, does Shawn have
essentially, right here, what happens is
exactly
I just had a
three?
brain
He
fart and forgot how
does.
Briar works and
I
thought that your opponent had to have
forgot. He only
3
took.
prize cards exactly remaining. And that brain fart just made me look at Sean's prizes and just the white sleeves and just be like, oh, that's
Forgot
3.
he only
That
took
that that
one
must be
prize
3.
initially, so then he
Instead
just
of
took
looking like
2,
2,
so
it
he
must
still
be
has
3.
3 to go.
So I don't know why. I just had that like brain fart
Doing all
and was like,
right.
oh, so
Having
yeah,
a
I
good day
just.
today. It's a good
But
tournament
no,
today.
so Sean had taken the first prize against the Charcadet, the second prize against the Greninja, and then the next 2 prizes off of
Another
a
clutch Pokestock
Ceruledge
and 2
EX.
Pokemon catchers.
And then he just
That's
needs
gonna be
to KO one more Ceruledge
exactly what Shawn
EX
needs here.
during this turn, which is.
That's a Tails.
Let's see.
That's another
He
Tails.
flips tails on
That's
both
3
of
Pokemon
the
catchers down.
Pokemon
One to
catchers.
go.
Not able to get the Squawkabilly or the Pheasantipity out to just be able to do the Vengeance Fletching or maybe the Calamity Storm.
Ooh, okay.
But he does have the
Wait.
Nest Ball for the other Roaring Moon.
He,
And I believe he still has flipped a script available. He hasn't done that yet.
did he try to fail?
But we
the
do have
Nest
the Dark
Ball?
Patch.
No, he used Nest Ball to get the other Roaring Moon EX. I'm sorry. I'm
The Attach for Turn. And
attach return.
Sada's
Sada.
Vitality
Attach.
to put on.
Attach,
Latias, free
retreat.
retreat. And just Frenzied Gouging for the final 2 prizes. Yeah, so I don't know why I just like had a brain fart and was like, oh, Briar can only be used if your opponent has 3. No, it's 2. And I just that kind of just caused me to be confusion. So the white sleeves just kind of blended together there and just made it look like 3 instead of 2, I guess, when my brain was already thinking like, oh, he must have 3, so it must look like 3. So, but that's what happened there.